$7 and 3 hours to get to Puerto Natales from Punta Arena. And we are here and it is Independence Day in Chile. So we were gonna do the W tomorrow or Tuesday, but we can't now. We have to do it Wednesday because everything's closed. So we're gonna enjoy the holiday facilities. Check it out. You want to get a meat stick, Bubba? Yeah. We got everything. This is a traditional Torres Del Paine, basically a hot dog with a bunch of spices on top. It is September 17th and we're in Puerto Natales, Chile, and we're trying to do the W. We're trying to hike Torres Del Paine, the famous thing that we've been trying to hike for months, but because of the weather we went to Argentina and Uruguay, and now we're finally here, the city before the trek. And everything is closed because of Independence Day. We can't go to any agencies. We're having trouble finding any food. It means instead of staying 2 nights here and going, we're gonna be staying probably 4 nights and then trying to go on the hike. And we heard that it's very like the conditions aren't the best still, but we're gonna do it. We're trying to keep our hope up, but we have nothing to do in this little town. So, walking on the hunt for food, trying to keep the attitude positive. One of the many adventures that come along when you don't plan things when you're traveling. You have to book through 3 different companies to get all the spots reserved for the W. And if you're going during the high season, you have to book in advance. Luckily, we're still in low season, so there's not that many people. We've heard a lot of people just going to the park and somehow finding camping spots along the way. So we're just hoping if we just book 1 place or 2 places, the rest of the campgrounds will just let us in because they're empty. Lots of wishful thinking here.
Dog pack.
Dog pack. Alright, this is our 3rd day in Puerto Natales. The festival was going on again yesterday for Independence Day, and it's going on again today. In the last 2 nights we were in a hostel called Vinhos, and it was good, but it didn't have like a hangout area, it didn't have a kitchen, so we moved hostels to a place called We Are Patagonia, which I highly recommend if you like Pinterest like I do. This is like a Pinterest wonderland. Look at this. Tell me this ain't Pinterest. Tell me this ain't Pinterest. And my favorite part, besides Matt cooking, is this chair. I'll be here for the next 2 days until we do our 5-day hike.
Blood sausage.
He's got his blood sausage. Very cutesy.
Good idea.
So we just went to a 3 o'clock meeting at Erratic Rock Hostel. I don't know by the time this video's up if they still have it there. Check online, but it'll be the same owner. They might have it at a brewery right next door or pub next door. But every day they have this free meeting for travelers that are trying to do the W. And we went to it and we got some answers out of this. But since we're going before the high season, which starts October 1st, we've been hearing so many different rules or what's open, what's not, if we need reservations, if we don't. And it was like 4 other couples in there and everyone's confused. Everyone's had different information told to them. And we booked 1 reservation online. I'll put the name of what it was here. Oh, you know what? It was Centrella?
Yes, Central Torres Camping.
Yeah.
It's the easternmost one.
Yeah, we booked that one and we found out that it was 10,000 or 11,000 Chileans to book it when we get there, but we booked it online, it was 40,000. So that's the only reservation we're gonna do. We're not reserving anymore. We're just gonna wing it. And
But which is also confusing too, because everybody says that you have to have a reservation in order for them to let you into the park. And so if you don't have a reservation, and you just show up there and pay the cheaper price, they might turn you back. But I don't think they're gonna be turning anybody back in the low season.
Yeah, it all depends on the time of year that you go, and I know in the high season you'll have to have everything reserved.
All very confusing, even to the locals here, even to the hostel owners. The communication with the government, the private companies, the park, it's really bad apparently.
Yeah.
And we're learning that right now, but luckily I do recommend going in the off season because it's likely that they're not going to be as strict with the rules. You're going to get in, they're going to let you get a camping spot, so.
Yeah, and it was like 21,000 Chileans to enter the park in the high season, which starts October 1st, but since it's September 19th, I believe, and we're leaving on the 21st, it's only 11,000 Chileans each, so. It's weird, but then if you go before September 1st, you need a guide, and this month you don't. Oh my God. I'm sorry for if you're planning on doing this, it's not going to be easy. Just don't give up hope, okay? Yeah. Now we are grocery shopping for the next 4 or 5 days of hiking. We're going to eat rice every single day for lunch, pasta every single meal for dinner, and then bread for breakfast every day, and we're getting some fruits and snacks in between. Not the healthiest camping trip, but since it's all going on our back and we have to take all the garbage out at the end, this will do. Alright, we just went to Wild Hostel and Restaurant and we booked all of our gear. We got 1 tent, 2 sleeping pads, 2 sleeping bags, a cooking set, and
a burner. And they even gave us, they include like a free silk like coverette with the sleeping bags. And
it's like minus 10 degrees Celsius, I believe, that it's gonna cover us. So it'll be really warm in the mountains, and he let us set up the tent in the backyard so we can make it when we're there. And it's really good. I highly recommend it. It was 17,000 Chileans a day for 5 days, so I'll put the price for USD right here. And we got our food, we got our gear, we just need 1 or 2 more little things, and we're good to go tomorrow. Now it's the fun part of trying to get everything we need for 5 days in 1 tiny little bag. And of course, Matt is way better at this than I am. We gotta get all of our food between 2 bags, all of our camping stuff, and clothes. So I might be wearing the same outfit every single day. Meh, camping. Alright, this is the food for the next 5 days. It is a lot heavier than we thought it would be. So we're actually thinking of taking some stuff out, like you probably don't need 4 cookies. Maybe 2 or 3 would be good, and all those peanuts and crackers. So it's a lot of the same meals, but you gotta do what you gotta do.